Hey, this is Mufasi popping in to tell you to subscribe, like the video, hit that bell icon. If you enjoy it, check out more of our videos and check out the full episode. You can watch here on YouTube and check it out on Spotify. Goodbye, enjoy. Rampage is Rampage.
No. I'm gonna stop you right there.
Okay.
Rampage was alright.
It was... there was one notable thing for me.
Was it Tony Storm?
It was.
And that's it?
That's it.
Oh, man.
Go
God
ahead.
Bless you.
You talk about Rampage.
I don't know, man. I thought it was a well-rounded card. I still don't agree with having, like, 5 matches in a 1-hour period. I think that's stupid.
Yeah.
You know, we don't have to feature as many people as we possibly can. But for what it's worth, I enjoyed the matches we saw. I thought the whole conglomeration versus the Outrunners and Butcher, which also that was a good match, but it also led me to think about how the Outrunners have kind of been like heavily like on Rampage and Collision the last like couple of months.
Yeah, they have.
And so I just kind of want to give them their flowers because I don't think they're signed to AEW, but they're feeling like one of those teams that's going to get signed.
Yeah, they are.
So
I don't know.
Those are some cool
Looking
guys.
at it, like I just pulled up the results here, and like the matches are noticeable, but like nothing stuck in my head. Like,
yeah.
You know,
there really isn't anything coming out of them except for, you know, Tony Storm gave Saraya a title match on Dynamite, which we know how that's gonna end.
Yeah.
And then
Nyla Rose won in a squash match.
Yeah, that is weird because she's getting booked kind of weird and losing some matches.
Yeah. She's losing some, but then winning others in like squashes, and like I don't know, it's weird. The trios match, with the conglomeration, like it was fine.
Well, it just got me thinking. I wonder if the conglomeration will be in that trios match. You know,
for the ladder match.
The ladder match. Like I wonder if they're going to be the ones to go on because I'm thinking about like all the potential trios.
Yeah.
And they're the ones that that are like in the front row in my mind.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because they've been getting over so
well.
But yeah, that's what that match kind of got me thinking about. And then I also, as much as I don't care for the story behind it, I liked Kip Sabian and Nick Wayne. I thought they both looked really good in that match. But and then Top Flight and MxM was a good match too.
Yep.
They had that segment that was going viral.
Yeah.
Where it was Layla Gray, who also is now like in Top Flight as like the flight attendant, which I think is cool.
Yeah.
Layla Gray used to run a lot with Jade Cargill. She was one of the baddies.
Okay.
As it were.
I didn't know that.
And then she was trying to distract Mansoor. Mansoor was like, "Holy fucking shit, Layla Gray's so hot."
Yeah.
And then Mason Madden's on the other end, and he's like, "Hey, Mansoor, look!" And he's like showing his ass, and Mansoor's like, "Holy fuck!" And he like doesn't know which to choose. Daddy Magic's on commentary, and he's like, "Which one would you choose, Shivani?" And he's like, I saw someone retweet it, and they were like, "Finally, buy Panic in pro wrestling."
yeah, the buy Panic in the fucking in wrestling here, and
it was good though. Also, it got me thinking about, you asked the other day why Maxine calls Otis Otis. It was because when MxM was in WWE, when they were the Maximum Male Models, Otis was like part of their thing for a minute.
And they called him Otis?
Maxine. Yeah, and Maxine was originally part of that too.
Yeah, that I know. I know that.
And so they would call him Otis.
That's funny. Okay, so that makes sense.
Because I knew it originated somewhere, and it felt like natural, but I couldn't remember where. So that was good. And like MxM also seems like a team that might end up getting signed because they're one of those teams that the internet loves.
Yeah. Well,
MxM,
I'm pretty sure is signed, aren't they?
Maybe to Ring of Honor, which I mean, it does, like what's the difference?
Yeah.
But I don't know for sure.
It's weird because I feel like we haven't seen one of those blah 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 as all elite graphics in a while.
I know. I feel like the last one was like
Mercedes,
yeah. I remember TK was going ham with the graphics back in the day.
Yeah. The last one I saw was the meme one that said the $7 Taco Bell Lux Cravings box is all elite.
It's true.
Because of the fucking promo.
That's the last one we had, dude.
Oh my god.
It's crazy. But yeah, no, I get it. Like, I get it. I think also what happens is I don't tend to watch Rampage in the first place. So,
yeah.
The fact that I watched it, I think, made me realize that, like, okay, if you watch it, you get a little bit more out of it. And not only that, there's more between the lines, you know, when you're actually watching the full program versus if you're just watching.
Sure, but then the stuff that happens on Rampage, the main points of it happen on Collision, so it's like.
Yeah.
That's why I prefer Collision, and that's why Collision is good. I don't know. It's maybe I need to change my mindset, you know?
I don't think you need to change anything. I think Rampage used to fucking rule.
Yeah.
Until it didn't. Until they got way too many people, and, you know. So, I think they just have some... They used to do, like, maybe 1 or 2 matches an episode, which I loved.
Yeah.
No, not 1 or 2, 2
like
or 3.
3, yeah.
Yeah. And that left enough room for the matches to breathe and, like, people to remember them.
Yeah.
And also left room for, like, segments in between.
Right.
So.
I do want to talk about Tony's thing, because it made me cackle. Saraya was out in the ring, and, you know, she was talking. She's like, I'm not at all in. I'm sad about it. Blah, blah, blah. She's, like, all pissed off. Tony comes out, and she goes, you know what? You're going to get what you want. You've turned into the pastiest pile of shit and titties I've ever seen. And she's like, fine, I'll give you a match. And then you can take it from me and you can be on All In. Because I don't even want to anymore. Like, she's kind of in the same boat as, like, Kevin Owens, where she's all mad at Mariah. So she's like, I don't care what happens. I don't care if I have the title. I don't care if I go to All In. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
So, you know, so she's giving Saraya the match, but she's gonna win. Like, if Saraya wins, it would be the biggest twist in wrestling history.
She's just a transitional champion for Mariah. She's just ready. Here's the most based booking of this I can think of. Toni Storm drops the title to Saraya. She takes it into Wembley. 2 hometown heroes fight each other. Drops it to Mariah just so Tony can fight her for it and win the title back and come full circle.
That'd be crazy.
She'd give Mariah her moment and then take the title back and everyone will forget about it.
Oh my god. Yeah, so, you know, I don't know. Rampage...
I don't know either.
Rampage sucks, still. In my opinion. And I hate it.